Okay, today we're gonna be looking at the Batman. It just says Batman. Batman from Batman Noel, as you can tell from up here. I did get this at GameStop today. I saw this figure when, so I've seen, I think it's the Page Punchers one. I've seen that. I always liked it because I do really like this Batman costume. I like that. I love the story. This costume was in Batman Arkham Origins, I believe. And I've just loved this costume and this story my whole life. So, sorry about me popping my fingers. So yeah, I always liked this costume. But I saw the Page Puncher ones, and I was like, that was a while ago. I was always iffy about buying more Batmans because I didn't want my collection to be primarily Batman. But when they announced this one with the wide cape, I couldn't resist. I had to get it. So here we have that. I've been looking for him for the longest time. Finally found him today. So yeah, there's that. So on the front, we see DC Multiverse, Batman, accessories, and Batman. On the side, Batman. Oh, there you go. Batman Noel. There we go. There's that. On the back, look at that. That is so nice. I love the style of this comic. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. So there we have that. On this side, it just says Batman. So yeah, that's about it. Apart from that, let's open it up and we'll be right back. Okay, starting off with the accessories. I took the head off just because I know it's not an accessory, but we can still look at that right now. Look at that. Let's see. So I know this comes with a different head than the Page Punchers, which I don't have, by the way. I was never convinced enough to buy that figure. But overall, it looks really nice. Look at that. Nice sculpt in there. Most of it is just black paint, but the paint that is there is just good. Lips look good. Eyes look good. Overall, very happy with it. It looks like a very solid Batman head. I think you can use it on other figures. Maybe I'll try that. We'll see. So there's the head. This Batarang is humongous. I think it's supposed to be a Batarang, but it's about the same size. It's actually bigger than the logo on his chest, so we'll check that out in a second. There's that. We get an open hand, which looks really nice. I really like this. So we get that open hand right there. We get a hand with binoculars. It does have the knuckles painted, so that's good. And then for the actual binoculars, just all black. So there's that. One left punching hand, one left fist. There we have that. And then on the right one, we get a trigger hand, which I don't remember him using a grappling hook in that story, but it's here. I'm assuming it's so you can hold the Batarang, which he holds pretty good. So there's that. So yeah, apart from that, that's it on the accessories. I'm gonna put some of these on and we'll see how that looks. Okay, before we look at the figure, almost forgot. Here we have a card, the stand. In case anyone was interested in that, the card is the picture that we get in the back of the box. Here's the back if anyone wants to read that. The stand, same as always. Apart from that, let's move on to the figure. Here we have Batman with his hands on. I just wanted to put him in a quick pose before I started. Let me show you him out real quick. So, actually, I really like this figure. I'm not gonna lie. Spoilers. I like it how it looks. Just the aesthetics, knowing the comic, everything. I just really like it. Here's Batman, and then here's the Batarang. So you can tell that is way bigger than its actual logo, which I don't know. I know McFarlane does very thick and big Batarangs, but this big, that's crazy. Overall, here we have the figure. Something I do know is that the other one is green. This one's very brown, which I don't mind. And then the logo is different. I think that's about it. And the head, of course, but there's that. Overall, this Batman, let me measure him up real quick. He stands about 7 1/4 inches to the head. a little more. No, 7.25 with the ears, give or take. In case anyone's interested in that. So let's look at the figure a little more. Like I showed before, head sculpt looks good. The bat logo has a lot of little scratches in there. I do really like that. A lot of stitching all over the suit, all throughout the chest. It honestly reminds me a lot of Robert Pattinson's Batman, which I like. Stitching all throughout the arms. The whatever these are called, they're gray, which looks pretty cool. Knuckles right there. We already saw those. Belt, little bat logo, the same. Actually, not the same as the chest logo. Similar, but not exactly the same. Just has those two lines in the middle. Belt looks really nice. It's not the exact same thing sculpted all the way around. It does change. Ooh, look at that. He has little loops in the back and this side. So there's that. Sorry about the cape. Overall, legs look really good. He has very thick thighs. Boots. Look at all that sculpt, if it'll focus. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Boots as well. So yeah, overall, just looks. I think this figure looks great. I'm very happy with how it looks. So, oh, the cape. Let me show off the cape. Here's the cape. Comes very scrunched up. It is a wired cape. It's a cloth wired cape. Wow, look at that. That's a nice silhouette. It's huge. Let me see. Look at that. Wow. Something else I do like is that this cape comes around the front. A lot of them only come from the back. So this does come from the front, which you can kind of wrap around him a little easier. Look at that. Oh, I love that. It does kind of does that. And it's super stiff, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Oh, there we go. So you can get it down, but then it kind of likes to go back. So there's that. Look at that. That looks so nice. And in the comics, he kind of covers his shoulders a lot. Like the cape kind of looks like this, sort of. But look at that. That looks so nice. I know I keep saying it looks nice. I just really like this figure. Other people may not, but I'm happy with it. I can't complain. I've wanted a figure from this comic for a while. Like I said, Page Punchers never quite convinced me. I used to see it a lot at Walmart. Recently, they started stocking Walmart with them a lot, so it was them. But I was just holding on to hope that I would find this guy. Finally did. Moving on, we'll check out the articulation. Starting off at the top, the head looks up a really good amount. Look at that. Wow. Basically all the way up. Yeah. Look at that. Great. All the way up, down. Not a crazy amount, but still a really good amount. You know, it doesn't look all the way down. Like he's not looking at the floor directly, but about here. So that's pretty good. It does turn all the way around. It's on a ball peg, so you can get all sorts of directions. Really, nothing too impossible for this guy. So there's that. It does tilt, as you saw before. Tilt, tilt. Moving down. Shoulders. Ooh. Okay, so over 90 degrees. It does, this little rubber piece kind of gets in the way, but just shimmy it around. You get a little over 90. Wait. Let me see. We're about to find out the truth. Yeah. Over 90, but it seems it kind of pushes it back down a little. So there's that. It does have the McFarlane ball thing that allows you to shift it all the way around. So you can shift that up, down, forward, back, whichever way you need. He has a bicep cut right here, but this little plastic thing does get in the way. So you can make it turn. Just, okay, not that part. You can't get this to turn on it, but actually, yeah, no, you don't want to do that. I hear glue coming off. So be careful with that. Elbows, double jointed. Ooh, these are spiky. Be careful with those. So look at that. That goes all the way up. Honestly, that's really good. Coming down straight. And not quite straight, but close enough, I would say. Let me see. Is that really all it gets? Yeah. So not quite straight, but still good enough, I guess. Back here, usual McFarlane joint, turns, and then you can move that whatever direction you want. So there we have that. Let me see this hand, same thing. Open hand as well. Moving on to the torso. God, that's stiff. Okay, so he has a top one, but I cannot get that to move in any direction. So there's a cut in there, but I don't know why. Doesn't seem to move forward, back, left, right. Doesn't even turn. Let me double check. Yep, doesn't turn at all. Look at that, nice detail. Maybe that could have been painted in like black or something, but sorry. So yeah, top one doesn't move at all. Bottom one turns and doesn't really move forward. Moves back. Figure it does move back. Slight amount, not even that much. But there's that. Let me see. Forward, not so much either. So yeah, there's that. Torso, not the best articulation. So just be aware of that. Legs, the diaper doesn't look that big, so well, it's just his thick thighs, Jesus. So there's that. I would say over 90. It does kind of start to curve out a little, but so it's not that bad. Not like other figures. You can get more, but it does curve out more. So just be aware of that. Down. Let me see. It does turn up here, so you get that. Knees. Double jointed. Really good amount as well. Can't complain. Almost kicks his butt. So that's pretty close. Straight, it does go straight. Down to the feet, down, up, and then there it is straight. So overall, I'm very happy with this Batman. I can't lie. Might just be my liking for this comic, but I think he's really good. Except for the torso articulation, that one does suck, but overall he looks good. Apart from that, let's move on to some comparisons. So right here we have Nightfall Batman, which is about the average Batman, give or take. So there's that. They stand about the same height. Nightfall Batman is a little taller, so this one is obviously a little shorter. So there's that, in case anyone was curious for that. So not a lot of comparisons, but here we have Superman. This is the Walmart exclusive, and the Joker, just because those are two characters that do show up in the comic. If anyone was curious for that, sorry about that. Here's that. Apart from that, overall, I am very happy with this figure. I think he looks great. I think the articulation is very good. Like I said, apart from that, torso. Paint looks good. Maybe the brown people might not be the biggest fans of that, but overall, accessories and the battering, I don't know how to feel about that. It's a little big, but overall, good. It's good. I like it. If you find it, I would say get it, especially if you like this comic. Wire cape is good. Yeah, pretty happy. Apart from that, let me think. Anything else? No, that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you whenever I see you.